Hey everybody, I wanted to talk to you about a few things that have come up at the shop here lately. I've had some conversations with a new client that I've recently had the honor to style her hair. She moved here from another state, and in the transition, her hair is going into shock because the state she came from was softer water. So she gets here, we're having problems with hardness of hair, breakage, brittleness, skin and scalp issues. And she is one of my clients who's a researcher, and maybe other stylists can attest to that. These are the clients that we love. Sometimes um, it helps us to continue to research and learn and be able to offer a good service to our clientele. So either way, she comes and she's telling me my hair's just not the same, it's something wrong, and it encouraged me to go and research and see what's going on with with the water. Let me be educated so that I can educate my clients. The best client is an educated client, and the best stylist is a learning stylist and a stylist that will teach also everything they can to their clients and spread that knowledge and information. The more that you all come to us with your problems, and the more that we're willing to go and solve these problems, it's the more that we learn and the more that we're able to perfect our craft and give you superior service. So either way, we had some discussions about her hair, did some research, and I had a guy come out to the shop and he tested the water in the water of Edmond from the shop, and found out some things about just the water in Edmond. So these are things that we there's no control over, right? So either way, I said that to say that I'm going to be offering a new service to periodically be able to detoxify your hair, because the chlorine level in that water was out of control. I mean, it was the same level as the chlorine in a pool. It actually was a tad bit above the suggested normal range of a pool. He actually tested the water in a pool tester. And then the grains per gallon, GPGs, you can look it up, and then I'll put a little picture up so you can kind of see and gauge. The grain per gallon measured. I had two people come and test the water. The first guy said it measured. He had a field test, so it was an approximate, ranged at 10 at a 10. Now, soft water, you want it to range between 1, I think 0 and 1. They say it's hard to get there, but 2 is acceptable for your hair and your skin to thrive. And higher the number is, the harder the water is. So Oklahoma has a pretty high hard water, measurement, in the water. So the first guy with the field test tested it at a 10, which I'll put up again a little gauge so you can see where that falls in the on the scale of hardness of water. The second guy took it to a lab and he tested it, and the water tested at a 13. Usually about the threshold of a 10 is hard, the threshold of hard to very hard. 13, of course, is very hard water. And if you all want to test it and just to see how your water, registers, even if you don't have a tester, look at your faucets in your sink. When you see that white residue, that's the buildup of calcium from that hard water. Now, if it's building that up on your water spout, imagine what it's doing to your scalp. So if you're dealing with some, it looks like eczema, or some type of as you progress, you're like, I never had dandruff, I never had flaking, all of a sudden I'm getting it. These things are the effects of hard water. So it builds up a thin layer of sebum on the scalp, and it causes a barrier to hair growth. It causes thinning. It causes so many things. So it's important that we know what's in the water. A lot of times we try to counter those things with products. So if my hair is feeling hard, I'm gonna do a deep conditioner, a deep moisturizing conditioner, and that a lot of times is not the root of the issue. It's the water. And so we're about to offer a new service where you can get a hair detoxification from specifically chlorine and specifically hard water. Ideal probably to do it maybe, I don't know, every quarter, or just depending on how your hair feels. And here's the thing we were talking about. it is um, probably commonplace. We don't know the potential that our hair has, if we're used to washing our hair in this water. So, it's really good to be able to see the full potential of how your hair can be and how it can feel and look. So me and the client, we've done some research. We did this hard water detoxification, washed her out with purified water night and day. And I'm talking about, this is not a process thing. This is after one treatment. Her hair, it was night and day, so soft. You don't feel that residue. So you all know what's in your water, and be educated. Ask your stylist questions about your hair. That should encourage a good stylist to go and research for you to be able to give you what you need for your hair. So either way, said that to say, occasionally I want to, hop on here and provide educational tools or things, that we can learn from and know what's in our hair and know how, to treat our hair and to make sure that we're in the most healthiest state. Hair is still a part of our body, and as women, it's our glory. And the Bible talks about that. So we want to make sure that it's in the best possible state that it can be in. Said that to say, if you all have any questions or anything that you'd like me to research and find out, of course, I can't answer all of them. I'll try to answer as many as I can, but it's definitely a learning opportunity. Please post your questions under the video, and I'd be happy to address them. The next time I'll post something, I'll, let whoever know, hey, I'm answering your question. But these are opportunities for us all to learn. Thank you for your time, and hopefully, what we've shared here or what I've shared here has been something where you can go back and research and find out more about how to have healthy hair. Have a blessed night.